What if you were sentenced to death for a crime you couldn't have possibly committed? This is the true story of Walter Johnny D. McMillian, a black man from Alabama whose nightmare inspired the film Just Mercy. In 1986, a young white woman named Rhonda Morrison was found murdered in Monroeville, Alabama. Police were under enormous pressure to find someone to blame. Walter McMillian was a 45-year-old man with no history of violence. On the day of the murder, he was at a church fish fry with dozens of witnesses who saw him. But that didn't matter. Authorities built their case on the false testimony of a man facing his own criminal charges. In exchange for leniency, he claimed Walter was guilty. There was no physical evidence, no motive. Still, Walter was arrested. The trial was a travesty, held in a neighboring county to guarantee an all-white jury. The prosecutors ignored the alibi witnesses, dismissed the truth, and leaned on a story everyone knew was a lie. In 1988, Walter was convicted of murder and sentenced to death. He was sent straight to death row, even before his trial had officially concluded. For 6 years, he lived under the shadow of the electric chair, an innocent man waiting to die. But then came a young attorney, Bryan Stevenson. Through the Equal Justice Initiative, Stevenson uncovered suppressed evidence, recanted testimonies, and proof that prosecutors had framed Walter. Finally, in 1993, after years of appeals, Walter McMillian was exonerated. He walked free after 6 years on death row. But freedom came at a heavy cost. His health and spirit were broken by years of trauma. He suffered from dementia in his later life, a direct result of his time in prison. Walter passed away in 2013, but his story still lives on. Walter McMillian's case proves how a broken system can target the innocent and nearly kill them. His courage, and Bryan Stevenson's fight, became the heart of Just Mercy. Subscribe for more true stories of wrongful convictions the world must never forget.